Okay, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in this planet called Earth. Welcome to AYO Radio TV show, and we have in the studio as well, monitoring what we do, making sure we look good and talk good and do everything perfect. We have Facebook TV network right here as well. We are here to sharply talk about some issues affecting our society, and we'll be looking at it from domestic views and international as well, because we have some topics that affect two countries and probably multi-countries. Am I allowed to say that? Multinational, multi-countries?
Yeah, multi-countries, yeah, correct.
This lady, our gorgeous Queen Cindy is here, aka Cynthia Umo. She's a presenter on AY Radio. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, this is Queen Cindy, and today we'll be talking about a lot of things, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to have fun, so brace yourselves and enjoy.
Like she said, brace yourself and enjoy. Yes, happy viewing and happy listening. And on my right, we have the general manager of AYO Radio UK right here in the studio. Yes, he's here. He's a powerful man. He's the guy that press our button, make sure we do things the right way.
Hello everybody, hello, Adedapo man right here in the studio, AYO Radio UK, although we are right now in the Lagos studio, reaching you live and direct and trying to, live up to our name, the station with charisma. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a very hot day today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Very hot day.
you see, I'm using my handkerchief.
Where's my own handkerchief?
Let us all play. Let us all
cheating.
If we are to dance now, we are to dance or dance. That handkerchief, you don't have money.
I will use my bottle. Anything goes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us, everybody on Facebook and our tuning radio. Shout out to everyone. Big up your chest. It's a lovely day, sweaty in the studio, but it's always vitamin D.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? Why?
Not vitamin D simple, vitamin D complex.
The complex die.
Very complex.
This Mr. Vitamin D complex die. But we go manage out. So please bear with us. You're gonna see us sweating bucket loads, but the show must go on. Okay, the first topic is about: is it good for a lady to assist our partner financially? And the reason for this is, I'm going to try to avoid not generalizing, because all women or ladies are not the same. Understand? There are ladies who do help their partner. I actually witnessed one yesterday, but name withheld, and situation also withheld. So we cannot say it's always all women that
like
do not
that.
say, yeah. So, but we want to look at it in the percentage in our own view. You understand?
Yeah.
So in our own view, we want to look at it. And it's a good thing that I'm sure the debate will be in equilibrium, because we have a lady here
We have a lady.
who will make sure that we don't talk rubbish about ladies. She's here to, debate. She might even debate for and against, we never know. But trust me, everything we're talking about today is all about our own personal opinions.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, because we're talking about ladies, I think it will be right for me to say ladies first. Being a gentleman in Yoruba.
Okay, I think basically it's very important. It's necessary in every relationship for a woman to help her partner. What are you see the name they call it partner. It's very, very necessary. It's very should I say compulsory? Should I use that word? Compulsory. Okay, I'll say it's necessary as a woman to help your partner. Now, a lot of, I don't want to generalize, I don't want to say every, I want to say some women today, especially the average Nigerian woman, wouldn't want to help out or wouldn't want to hoard her money. And I'm not saying pack all your money, go give money. Every time they talk with that too. I'm saying that now when you have a partner and you know he's a wonderful man, he's your king, he's a special someone in your life. I'm saying once in a while do something special for him. Sometimes you don't need to ask for money before you go to market and don't wait for a man to give you money all the time. Sometimes you just do something special, create something unique for him. And sometimes you can fuel his car. There's nothing wrong with fueling your man's car, is there? Nothing wrong with that. So you can always, surprise him with something special sometimes. Because the pressure men go through, especially our time and the time we are in today, it's not easy. It's not. So whatever it is you can do as a woman, especially if you're a working wife or a working girlfriend or working partner, try as much as possible to help your partner. Try as much as possible to take off that load. There's sometimes you can just decide to pay the children's school fee. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, say, okay, darling, I want to do something special. Let me just pay the fees this term. Let me just do something this term for the children. Let me just make them feel, make him feel special. It shouldn't be when it's Valentine you give him presents. That is for women who even give the presents. So women don't do that. It shouldn't be when it's his birthday. Sometimes it's special. Surprise him with a special dinner. Take him out, spend that money. Take him out, shop for him, buy him something special. Make him feel like he's the king that he is, That's all I have to say.
Do you feel like you are listening to an angel that has just landed in Nigeria? That angel doesn't live here, but is a good from Cindy. Well, I did that by mate.
Yeah.
That vision, that talk is really good.
Yeah.
Is that what we are really experiencing?
Well, she basically said it all. Although, one thing I would love to say is, I think the problem we have in the society is the problem of stereotypes or gender roles. There are people who have already assumed that, oh, this is the role of this particular gender, this is the role of that particular gender. It is easy, in fact, it is when you go out. I used to live in a face me, I slap you. And it is very rare for you to go 2 days without seeing a woman holding the neck of the man and saying, you don't know what your mates are doing outside. You don't know what your mates are doing. Irresponsible man. You don't know your duty. You understand what I'm trying to say? What I'm saying is that, yes, we know that there are some roles given to each gender, but once in a while, we should try. That's why it is a partner. It's a partnership. We should try to relieve the other partner of that heavy workload once in a while. You see, when you look at it, generally men out there, it's just basic facts. We all know this. Generally, the husbands normally die before the wife, because the life expectancy of men and women in every country, in most countries, are not the same. Why do you think that men live before their wives? It is because of the heavy workload, the pressure.
Thank you so much. I can see we have some comments coming in. Unfortunately, we cannot reply to comments at the moment unless if we can get somebody here to actually read it to us, and so that we can comment. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, the studio number is written there. If you want to communicate with us, if you want to contribute, please call the number now. The number is there for you to communicate. Well, I'm listening to both of you, and you are very correct in my own view. But we must forget that in every society, everyone is not the same.
Yeah.
Everyone cannot have the same opinion.
Yeah.
Understand? So we need to avoid, our listeners and our viewers to think that, oh, we are being Judas Iscariot, we are Preteria to women. It has been like that before. This is part of our culture. It's men's job. You must provide. You must do this. You must. Why now?
I'm not saying people don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it is not a man's job to provide. A man is supposed to provide. Me, I cannot take it if a man does not provide. He must spend the money now. What's he working for? It's not for me and his family, the family. So I'm not saying a man shouldn't provide. I'm not saying a man should not take care of his family because men are providers.
Who said? You said who? Why are you saying who? Don't keep it inside.
I need the constitution. I need the constitution when it's written that men are the providers.
He's asking for the black
constitution. If a woman is there in the house, please agree with me or disagree with me. Is a man supposed to provide? Would you sit down and feed a man, clothe him, and he's doing nothing?
That? Where's that written? In Nigeria, in the Bible, in the Quran, anywhere.
Man, do everything.
Man. I did not say a man should do everything. That's
provide. Okay, provide.
I said he's supposed to provide for his family.
Provide everything.
Not everything. Now, if you're a working wife or a working woman, like you can't just wait for him to do everything now.
I understand.
I am not saying don't, but I'm saying a man should.
I feel like you are banging down for her.
No, not really. I'm allowing her. I'm allowing her to.
A man is not okay. A man should provide for his family.
Okay.
Do the necessary thing that a man should do. He shouldn't be a husband.
What would be the necessary things that a man
provide for his family, of course. Like do those things that a man.
Like what should he be doing?
Okay.
I live in a Western country, where everything is 50-50, my dear. Everything is 50-50. Oyibo people no say, now my man go do everything. When you are going to do shopping, they will chip in.
No, I never said
listen, madam, but I'm saying it's 50-50. Is it a cultural thing? Is it that because we are black men, we have to die in that relationship?
I actually think it's a cultural thing in Africa. Should I say Africa? Or should I say Nigeria?
Black in general.
See, because when a man has a family, it's believed that in Africa a man is supposed to
be able to
provide for his family. Now, if you even naturally, culturally, when you do not provide for your family, you are looked down upon, even by your family members, by your wife's family members.
Let me chip in something.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting. I was watching a video of a pastor of recent. I've forgotten the name of this famous American pastor, and he was saying something. He said that men should be the provider. That the moment a lady is providing for you, then there's going to be a problem. He said that is why there was a problem in the Garden of Eden. He said that Adam should have been the one to provide the food. But Eve went to fetch the apple, and look at how it ended. that ladies are never expected to be the one to provide the food. That the men should be the one to do it. That the moment you are allowing the lady to take up that responsibility, there's going to be a huge problem.
Let's quickly thank you so much. We're having a laugh in this studio. Somebody's not happy. Are you happy?
No, I am happy. Why would I be happy?
Okay. I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
We are checking your happiness level.
Okay, you want to rate it, Abby?
Anyway, let's move to another topic. Ghana is now ranked at Kotoka Airport.
In Accra?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ranked as the best airport in Africa. Do you agree to it? What is wrong with Nigeria? We always call ourselves giants of Africa. I've been to Murtala Mohammed Airport several times. I don't know if you've been to any other airports in Nigeria. Yes. Do you not think there should be one particular airport in Nigeria that should beat any airport in West Africa?
I think the one that's been built in Akwa Ibom, the latest one in Akwa Ibom is actually cool, but I can't say it beats the one in Ghana. Ghana is actually doing well for themselves. I'm proud of Ghana. I'm really, really proud. My Ghanaian friends, I'm proud of your country. I don't want to talk about Nigeria right now because...
Why? Nigeria is our country.
It's our country, yes, but
Nigeria
right now I don't
friend.
want to talk about Nigeria. But I'm proud.
Are you vexing with Nigeria?
Yes, I'm something.
Are you
I'm
vexing with
I'm
Nigeria
vexing.
airports too?
Including the airports.
Yeah.
I'm vexing seriously.
Do you know what? Even in Mauritania Mohammed Airport, if you are taking foodstuffs to, if you are taking foodstuff abroad, now they will charge you 2,000. Please, it can be 2,000 naira. Please do not quote me on the currency, but they will now charge you for taking food. Those are the things that we see in Nigerian airport and Nigerian airports.
But should that even be right? Why should you charge somebody for just taking takeaway? Like, you know, that some people like egusi soup, you know, ogono, all those kind of things. And then somebody says, okay, because I'll be there and I might not see it, and then you decide to take just a small quantity and you charge that person for taking that. Is that right? That's wrong on every level. I'm just saying, for me,
They haven't been doing it for a long time.
They just started.
They just started.
Yes,
Why now?
that is
what
why I'm saying it is wrong in every level.
But one thing I would
It's not
say.
commercial. Are they taking? Is the person taking it to sell?
No.
No.
Just for feeding, and
For consumption.
it's wrong in every level. I don't know why.
That is wrong. But what I would just love to chip in about Kotoka Ghana airport being ranked as the best in Africa is that you see, Ghana has gotten everything right for a long time now. You know, the things that we have not been able to achieve, they've gotten it right for quite some time now. And I think as our neighbors, as our brothers, we should try to start learning one or two things from the way they operate. I'm not saying in Ghana they don't have their problems, because I have Ghanaian friends. They talk about but don't allow your problems to now be the hallmark of everything. Nigeria will have our problems, but we should still be able to make strides despite this problem. That is what we have. We have excess baggages that are dragging us back. We are not able to move forward. I think that is the problem of this country. We have, Ghana does not have as many airports as we have in Nigeria. Ghana does not have as many stadiums as we have in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But whatever they have the best.
Should I ask?
It is always the best.
With all the, they don't have as much as we do have, and they don't have as much resources as we do have. But why are they getting up there?
That is what I'm saying. We have the quantity, we are not getting the quality. They are having quality, not quantity.
Something is definitely wrong.
Something is wrong. Something is wrong. That means that you see, I always say something that.
Sorry to cut you off. We're running out of time.
Okay.
I just want you to talk about it sharply.
Okay.
Just one comment from both of you regarding airports in Nigeria. Right. In Ghana again, do you know trolley for luggage are free, or trolleys are free? In Nigeria, they charge, I think it's 150 or 200 naira.
Wow.
In UK, trolleys are free. Why are we charging in Nigeria? Short comment.
Because the aviation sector in Nigeria, I think, needs it. They should declare a state of emergency. Everything is wrong. It is being run by cabal, just like every other part of the Nigerian system. Everybody wants to make money. That is it.
Basically, I think it's because, just like he said, everybody wants to make money, and I think it's run by a lot of people who feel they can exploit, because I call it exploitation, exploit the Nigerians as a whole. They can get money from every aspect, any angle they can get, both by trolley, taking food, African food for that matter, that we can buy here, taking food. I think it's basically exploitation. That's my view on it.
Thank you very much. Sharply, we hit the two next topics. Second-born children are the biggest troublemaker in the family. Do you not agree? Have you had a situation where second-borns are the troublemaker in every family? I can say that my family The second born is Montana. Sorry for mentioning your name. I'm sure you heard it. And she's not a troublemaker. You understand? Do you agree with this new study that revealed that second born children are the biggest troublemaker in the family? Let's start.
Ladies first.
I disagree on that. I basically disagree. I think the last born, they are the troublemakers. It's either the firstborn or the last born. But firstborn, they're always more responsible, more level-headed, and they have more. They're always wanting things to be in the right way. But last born, they are the troublemakers. They're the ones that like to eat all the food. They're the ones that like to report. If you ever lived with your siblings, just check out your last born. They're the ones that like to do all the reporting, tell daddy and mommy. They're the ones that get everything. If they ask for anything, they get it. Last born, they're the troublemaker. They can destroy anything in the house and get away with it just because they're the last born. So I disagree on that. I think it's the last one.
Okay, the phone is ringing. People are trying to call the studio now, but unfortunately, we try as much as possible not to answer this call because time is not on our side this time. Mr. Mate, can you think of why that study will reveal that his second child?
I'm wondering where that study.
Shocking, isn't it?
It's shocking. I'm wondering the group that actually carried out that study because it's surprising. Although second born can be troublesome, but I can't say they are the most troublesome. The reason why they can be troublesome, especially when the gap between the first born and the second born is not that wide. If it's not that wide, it will start acting as if, I could remember, I'll give a personal experience now. The second born in my family was said, I'm sorry to my sister now, but the second born is male, my immediate elder brother, was said to be a lot more stubborn than my sister anyway. That there was a day my sister went to a lesson and forgot her sleepers there and was coming home. That was the second born that was said to take her back. Take her back to the lesson and go and fetch it. Wow. And what we heard was that he was like, go, Joe. If you went to lesson and forgot your slippers, you start going. And he was moving behind, like a boss. Like, go. And he was, leading her until they got to the place. Is that not your slippers? Next time you forget your slippers. Do you understand that kind of thing? And they also said that there was a day she was told to go fetch water. And he was, playing with tire. As kids, we used to roll tires around. He was playing with tire. Then he was now shouting behind my sister that was fetching water. Ping, 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 lead the way. You can see a car coming and you are still walking. What's your problem? Lead the way, ping, ping, ping. And I was like, look, if you use that tire to hit me, I'll deal with you. And I'm like, ping, 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 if you don't lead the way, I'm going to. Then my sister didn't lead the way. Then they rolled the tire, to hit her. Now I just faced her and faced him like that. I poured the whole water on him. And he was not crying home. Yeah. So it can be true to a certain extent.
Could we say that there's some kind of competition between firstborn
and second born?
Secondborn sees the firstborn and try to imitate and
try to say that they're not older.
I do agree on that. There's always a competition between the first and the second because in some families that the parents do not set rules that you should respect your elder. There is always a very massive competition between the firstborn and the secondborn. I agree with that.
And you find out what?
Yeah, I believe that is the reason why that study must be saying that they are the biggest or the most stubborn or the biggest troublemaker because they are always at loggerheads with the firstborn. They are not always on good terms. And if others are respecting the firstborn, the secondborn will always be saying we are mates.
Thank you so much for taking your time to watch us today. Now, yes, this is the final one. Last but not the least, please make una gather here, make you join us because this one you don't want to miss it. It's something that is very, very important to health and safety in Nigeria. People take it very, 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 very lightly. Understand? They think it's part of their culture. They think it's part of societal behavior, which is compulsory. It's okay, everything is alright.
Some are even proud of it.
So, I mean, drink, I can drive, and drink, I drive you home. You understand? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, drink driving. Should we take it seriously in Nigeria? And should we have or provide or enact severe punishment for people who drink and drive? Bearing in mind, when you drink, you lose control sometimes and you can kill somebody.
Yeah.
That person could be my brother, sister, or your mom.
Yeah, that's
and dad. So why is it that it hasn't been taken seriously? In the UK where I come from, it sounds funny when I say I come from the UK when I'm Nigerian.
You're Nigerian. Yeah.
Are you
Actually nice. No, I'm not.
You're not jealous?
Yeah, I'm not jealous. I'm like jealous.
Well, you look like a UK person anyway. You know, I'm a professional driver as well, and I take driving rules and anything regarding driving very seriously. Understand? You will hear in UK, people will go to parties, some will say, I'm not driving. They will take taxi because they know they're going to drink. Should drivers not be responsible in Nigeria? It's about time. When people drink, I'm sure you've witnessed it, they speed a lot when they drink.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And when accident happen, it's always fatal. In most cases, it's always fatal.
Yeah.
You understand? Is it not right for us to start taking drink driving seriously in Nigeria? And punishment-wise, what would you be recommending now?
Well, I agree there should be punishment, severe, I'm saying severe punishments for drinking and driving in Nigeria, because it's now becoming a nuisance. I have had experiences whereby I was in a commercial bus here in Lagos. We all know, like the saying goes, every driver in Lagos is crazy. I don't know if anybody has heard that. This driver was driving.
That one is loud. That one is loud. Every driver in Nigeria is crazy. That one loud.
This driver was actually on the road. I was inside the bus, and then he stretched his hand, collected ogogoro. We all know what ogogoro is. It's not even the real ogogoro. Collected it from another driver and gulped it. He was driving. He was gulping. He drank that thing like water. I had to talk. I said, Oga, what is it now? What's happened? Why do they drive, they drink? You they drive me, say, you won't carry me away. He said, Madam, leave that thing. I want to shine my eye. Shine my eye, where. And I said, if I drive, shine my eye, and that's how they see where they drive. I shine my eye this morning. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why are you doing this? You're driving. He said, forget that thing, man. Forget that thing. I said, if police catch you, say police. Police said they shower. Police said they shower. So forget that thing. No, they shine our eye, they drive. I was shocked. And then another one I experienced was a situation whereby, you know, the rickshaw drivers, the keke maruwa drivers that we have in Lagos, those are the craziest of them. We have the crazy and the craziest and the crazy. The keke maruwa was already half drunk, and then he was driving, and then he spoke to me, and he was smelling of alcohol, like, and I saw in him that he was half drunk, and I said, Oga, why you are drunk now? Why do they drive? He said, man, I was constantly, don't be for me to carry you which way they go. Now that one I go open my eye where. That was why he showed me the guest to go open my eye, they shine my eye, they see, they drive. That's what we do. So forget that thing. As long as I don't carry you go where they go, forget the drinking. Forget your go. And
as a powerful radio presenter whose voice is listened to worldwide, including all over Nigeria, what do you think we should be saying to people drink and driving?
I think
because it seems that people are beginning to embrace it.
Yes.
Some people, like you said, rightly said that people are proud of it. Is it a pride thing?
I think because people are now taking it as a good thing, they don't see it as a bad thing. There should be laws against it. Now, if you're caught drinking and driving, or half drunk, or even smelling of alcohol, or even drunk while driving, I think they should be sent to a psychiatric ward. Now, if you don't want to go, you go 6 months in jail. 6 months is okay. So once you're out, you know that you shouldn't do that.
And the person should lose
they should
his
be
or her
psychologically evaluated. First of all, sent to a psychiatric home to be psychologically evaluated to know if you're normal, because I don't think a normal person would drink and drive if you're normal or not, and then you'll be sent to jail for 6 months.
Do you think they think that they're not normal?
I think most of them are not normal. There's so many crazy people. Some people don't even know they are crazy. They have psychological problems. And, some people, when somebody says somebody's crazy or mad, they feel like, or maybe has psychological problems. They feel that the person is crazy, or the person is saying something bad about. But some people are psychologically not okay, and they need a psychiatrist or a shrink to check on them and know if they are normal or not. So I think they should be sent to the psychologist.
You can come in anytime you feel like.
Oh,
So
well,
you've rested for
yeah,
a while.
I always like.
You are earning money without doing any job here.
I always like allowing the lady to talk.
Yeah.
It's gentlemanly.
It's a good thing that you mention ladies.
Yeah.
In your own view,
Yeah.
in your own view only. Do you think more men drink and drive in Nigeria than women?
Oh, I don't want to.
That's
I don't want to stereotype, but yes, because when you look at the percentage of drivers generally in Nigeria, it's like 70 to 30 in terms of men to women in Nigeria. When you're looking at the highway, before you see a woman driver, you'd have seen like 7 male drivers. So definitely more men drink drive than, if I'm allowed to use that verb now, drink drive than women in Nigeria. When going to work or going for anything, I like going very, very early in the morning. Whenever you get to all these bus stops, you'll notice that the agberos, will be calling for passengers, but the drivers will not be there. Where are they? They are always at all these joints drinking. In fact, I can tell you that commercial drivers in Nigeria.
Does it not look like we are witch hunting commercial drivers?
Well,
they are not the only people that drink.
Yeah, they are not the only
private
people.
drivers
They are
do
not.
drink drive.
They are not.
But they are the ones that do it the most.
Police do drink drive. I've seen one.
Yeah, I've seen
Why,
a few.
why should we be concentrating on commercial drivers? Because you made mention of commercial drivers. Now I'm hearing it here. So we don't want
one thing
people to have the idea that we are actually talking about commercial driver and it's okay for other people.
It's a general problem. Normal people to do it. They drink and drive. I know of even normal guys. I know of a guy who was a PA to a director in the ministry, and in his car he has these local herbal concoction that is mixed with gin and everything. He has it there, and before going anywhere, we pour like 2-3 cups and drink, and he's driving and he's going anywhere. So normal people too do this. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just saying that it is like a requirement for driving a commercial vehicle in Nigeria, in Lagos.
To drink.
You don't drink, they don't even try to move to the stand. They've turned it, it has gone upside down. That's what I'm trying to say. They say don't drink and drive, but they must drink before they drive. That is just what I'm trying to say. Commercial drivers, 90% of them drink before driving.
If MC Oloma is listening to this or watching this, what do you think we will say about what you just said?
Well, I think in their next meeting with road transport workers, you will know. I've just given them an agenda. I've just given them a topic for the agenda of discussion. They will know what to discuss with them. That look, people are watching us, people are seeing us. The fact that some people don't talk doesn't mean that they can't see what is happening. And it's not as if we are okay with it. So commercial drivers should at least try to be sober when they are handling other people's lives.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's general. All drivers must be responsible behind the wheel. Well, pilots are not excluded from it. When you carry passengers as well, you must be responsible pilots. And final words from both of you. And what is the government doing about it? Is government actually supporting drink driving? Because we've had stories that police encourages it. So what do you think that the government should do about drink driving. Are they being softy towards the law, enacting the law?
Should I say softy? They're not being softy. They're just being indifferent about it, because I don't think they've put down.
What's the meaning of indifferent?
Like, they don't really care. They know it exists, but they don't really care about it.
It's not softy too.
It's not part of their agenda. But like I said, 6 months in jail will do you some good, will cool your head and make you realize that you're drinking and driving is wrong, or going to line up in the psychiatric word will make you have some sense. So I feel they should implement a law against it. That is, if there's none. I don't know if there's any yet, but I think they should implement it. And then the police too should enforce it. The road safety personals should also enforce it too, and then we should all learn so that we can all grow and be better and not put people's lives at risk.
Yeah, but it's true. It's just a case of the law being there but not being followed. That is just what it is. And the law enforcement at times are not really enforcing. They are one of the people actually breaking it. So some of them, the moment they perceive a drink in the mouth of this, but they are not really bothered about that. What they're bothered about is that thing that they will get from the person.
In the Western world and the UK and the US, I think there are ways they do check. I think they have ways to check, even when you're not even smelling of alcohol.
Of course.
They have their ways.
You'll be
now.
Even apart from that, you won't be coherent. Most of the time, they might even ask you to recite a nursery rhyme.
Or ABCD.
Yeah, I've seen a video like that. And the moment they notice, they have different physical examination.
Yeah, but then the technology, I don't think the technology should be the problem or things that we should concentrate on. Because already police, when they stop drivers, they can smell it in their breath. Carry go, anything for the weekend.
As long as 15 naira is
dropped.
So they can't smell your alcohol and start bringing back breathalyzer. I bet blow out, make we know say you drink. If you give them breathalyzer, with due respect, I don't know where that breathalyzer will end up.
It will go faulty.
Oh my goodness.
They might say there's no petrol in the breathalyzer.
I'm telling you.
There's no tire.
They need money to buy
new one.
Ladies and gentlemen, so thank you so much. We've had fun on this show today. Thanks for your patience, for listening and watching us right here on the Wire Radio in our studio, Ikorodu. Yes, so more of this will be coming from the studio. And thanks to my guest from left, Queen Cindy, aka Cynthia Umo. What's the meaning of Umo again?
It means riches. For those that are from Akwa Ibom, that you understand.
Spray me money. We are making rain.
Don't worry, we'll do that privately.
After
this show.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
And tell us about your program on AY Radio.
Okay, it's been lovely when you all come and join me on Source and Spice on AY Radio. We're talking about interesting things, just like we had fun here today. We'll be talking about very, very interesting things. So don't forget to join me and don't miss it, because you will want to hear this lovely woman talk.
She talks like somebody who's lived abroad before, Mama London. Yes, and this is the general manager of AY Radio, your sweaty bucket loads.
Yeah.
If you touch my road, I don't wait. Bucket loads, trust me, it's hot. Vitamin D again. And talk about your
vitamin D
vitamin D complex. All right.
And it's free.
It's free. So we've had a lot of fun today. I did that one man, and my program on AYO Radio is Masters Arena, the table of the demigods. Yes, that is the program where I will give a master's opinion about the different things going on in our society. We are always critical of the different topics we bring. It's like a smoking session. Like whenever we are discussing something there, we don't look at any, we don't take sides. We try to be very, very objective and hit the nail on the head. So if you are the type that you are blunt, you have your opinion that is just different from what other people think, the Masters of Arena is the program for you. Come on, on with us I always try to tune in when it's time for Masters Arena and listen, pay attention, and also call in and try to give us that special opinion that you have, that master's opinion that you have, that opinion that makes you to be different from other people. I'll be posting my publicity messages online. Always follow me on Facebook at Ahmed and also on Instagram at Ahmed16. And you'll see when next we are having a Masters Arena so that you'll be able to tag along. Thank you very much.
You can talk for Nigeria. Thank you. We presenter, we get word, we sabi talk. Why they feel